Hi everybody, this is Michelle with Creative Operation and Country Craft Creations, and I have a project share that I wanted to kind of talk through with you. This is using By the Seaside papers, and it's by Country Craft Creations. It's an exclusive collection that's absolutely gorgeous. I just used it for a project making my slotted hinge traveler's notebook, and I had some papers out. Then my husband and I went on some errands, and we went into the Dollar Tree because I have to go into the Dollar Tree. You never know what they're going to have. And they had some cute, fun, seaside nautical stuff out now. And so I picked up a couple things because I thought it would work really perfect with the paper collection. So I just wanted to real quick go through what I made. So on the left is a seashell, and it started off as a wooden base. And I'll put a picture in here so you can see what it looked like before I altered it. And then I just simply covered it with papers and added some fun stuff that I'll show you here in a second, and created a really pretty photo frame opportunity. So that was super easy and fun to do. And then in the middle here, I had this metal tray already in my stash, but pretty much everything else came from the Dollar Tree. I had the mermaid, I have to say, and the little turtle that I'll show you here in a second. But like the candles, the starfish, the sand dollars, that light up fish, the bottle, that all, and the little garland thing that I'll show you here in a sec, came from the Dollar Tree. And I simply wrapped the candles with some of the pattern paper. There's a paper in that collection that has border strips, and so I just cut the strips. I use score tape to attach them to the candles, but they don't stick very well because the candles actually have a wax coating on the top. So I left about a ½ an inch in the back seam of the paper, so that when I wrapped it around, then I used art glitter glue to kind of finish gluing it. So it basically is stuck on there with the score tape just to get it on the candle. And then I used art glitter glue to kind of finish the wrap. And then I added some beautiful twine, to just tie around and kind of fit the nautical theme. And I made this really pretty little tray. And then on the right here, I have an easel that I purchased from the Dollar Tree. And I took one of the cut aparts that I had left over, and I did it at an angle so that I could put the, pretty starfish on there, and then added some flowers and shells. So I'm going to kind of zoom in a little bit so you can see this. It was really simple to do. The picture on the right there, I put it on 2 layers of cardstock. So I added some brown that I had left over from my collection. It's artisan cardstock, and then some navy. And I just thought the colors tied it in. And then I put it on an angle, and I kind of tried to figure out where the lines would go. And then I just kind of cut them at the angle, so you can see that they kind of go with the slats. I should have probably moved it over just a hair because I think I cut off that poor girl's chin. But it still looks really pretty, and I think it turned out really nice. So I used that image from the paper collection, and then I added the starfish, and that is again from Dollar Tree. I tied some twine around it. I added some flowers that I got from Country Craft Creations, left over from a project. And then I added a couple seashells that I had in my stash. So those are real shells. And then in the tray here, I'll kind of pan over this and show you. So the candles, the bottle, that little fish that actually does light up, the candles light up, they're battery operated. The starfish and the little sand dollars came. And then I also got the garland as well. Really pretty. I added the turtle and the mermaid from elsewhere. And then here is kind of a close-up. So basically I just laid the paper onto the wooden shell and then cut it out. I inked the edges, and then I added some bubbles, and I kind of tried to fussy cut the starfish out and make it little dimensional. Added that sand dollar sticker was from my stash, but the seahorse and that shell down there were from the paper collection that I fussy cut out. The shell came with the starfish, excuse me, came with the shell. And then these are pictures of my husband and I on the last trip we went to Cannon Beach. And then I added that shell here with some twine and some bubbles. And then up here, the seagulls, I fussy cut them out of the paper. And I don't know if you can see very well, but I popped the wings up on pop dots, and then I glued the bodies to the paper so they actually kind of are dimensional. Hope you can see that. All right. So that's my project, kind of a walkthrough, talk through, super easy, but now I have a trio of beautiful decorations and pretty things using By the Seaside from Country Craft Creations. So thank you for watching, and I'll be back soon with more tutorials. Have a great day. Bye-bye.